Hey guys, welcome to Outdoor Inc. This video, I'm in northern Wisconsin, targeting largemouth and smallmouth bass. The original target was fish in heavy weeds and shoreline cover, and those two patterns absolutely did not work. I fished those for I would say almost 3 hours, just trying to get fish in weeds and just trying to get fish up shallow. I only had one day to film this up north, so I was trying to get this video in, so I just had to start scrambling. So I finally found some fish on like a main lake hump, and I went down one side of it throwing this bait right here, which is a Strike King Red Eye Shad, and caught one good fish doing that. And I thought I had a pattern doing that, and then I ended up getting on top. I ended up accidentally going too shallow on the hump. So on top of the hump was about 3 feet. So on top of the hump I seen two big fish just cruising around. So I knew that they were starting to transition into their fall pattern, where they're starting to spread out and try to get on schooling fish, schooling bait fish, you know, small perch, small shiners and stuff like that. So I started digging around, trying to figure out what I could use to target those fish up in that shallow water, and I tied on a tube, and I was using a tube and a drop shot, and this particular tube in this light green color worked very well. I catch a lot of fish on this in spring, you know, smallmouth on beds, largemouth on beds and stuff. But so I said, well, I'll tie this on and we'll try it. And you guys see in the video, I got two fish on video. I ended up catching a bunch of fish after I ran out of camera battery, which you can tell you how long I was fishing, and I just was grinding out, and finally I started catching some fish on it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Finally got on some fish here, just cruising, and that's how you know if if you're choosing the right bait or not. Absolutely smashed it and grabbed pliers. Awesome hit. See if I can get some more. It's been really weird here. No fish in the weeds and no fish on shoreline or shoreline cover. That's just a really nice fish, so get him back. Awesome. Now we're on him, we just gotta keep this pattern alive here. fish on. Huge one on the tube. Switched it up, got into some shallow water here. Get back in. Got into some shallow water. I came up on a main lake hump here, and I caught the first fish on the edge. So I moved up on this flat hump here, and I was seeing a couple fish cruising, so I threw the tube on, and it seemed first fish on it. So hopefully we can keep replicating. So we got hopefully 2 patterns going here already, so it's a good sign. Real nice smallmouth. Real nice smallmouth. Got him on the old flip through, but yeah, look at that, 2 casts in a row here now with the tube. Nice fat smallmouth. So I'll take these. You know, if I get them a little bigger, obviously, but a good start. I had a really bad day yesterday, so finally get on to fish. That's 2 casts in a row on this tube, on this flat. So I think it's a definite pattern. So hopefully we can crank them out here. Let him go. And I think right now, I mean, as you can look around here, it's actually late, considered late summer, early fall right now, late September, and these fish are getting into their fall transitions. So they're starting to school up on, you know, not so much, you know, in weeds and stuff like that, more grouped up, getting ready to put the feed bag on some schools of fish and be ready for the winter. But the problem this weekend was it's September 20th, and it's 90 degrees. So up here in Wisconsin, so this is really weird. So we got leaves changing, and everything's starting to look different except for the temperatures. So late September, getting ready to get into October, and no sign of putting the shorts away or the fishing rods. So that's a good thing. But yeah, hopefully we can grind a couple more out here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I know it was real short. Just 2 basic patterns I had going. One, I can't even call it a pattern just because I know I only caught 1 fish on it, but you know, it led me to my pattern number 2. So I finally figured out the day. Unique conditions for this. This was September 22nd, I believe, and it was 90 degrees that day. You know, and I was fishing early, and then all the fish I caught in the video were around, you know, 10 to 3, you know, is when I stopped fishing at 3 o'clock, and I finally ground out, you know, a limit of fish and a couple fish, and had a good day of fishing on film. But when you get those type conditions where you have transitional periods, you know, seasonal movement fish, along with high, you know, like temperatures that should not be in that season. I mean, here in Wisconsin, especially in the northern part, we should be, you know, highs in the 60s maybe. You know, that'd be a warm day I would consider now. you know, we're up in the 80s and 90s, so very, very unusual. But still got some fish, found them, and we're able to put them on the deck. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, like Outdoor Inc. on Facebook, and once again, thank you from Outdoor Inc.